Dust on my boots, whiskey on my breath, chasing redemption, gambling with death. The moon's a witness, the night's my friend. Every broken road just loose again. I'm a shadow rider, rolling through the storm. Dark blues burning where the soul's still torn. Old wounds bleeding, but I wear them proud. A gentleman's sorrow, singing low, not loud. Fedora tilted, eyes hide the flame. Every scar I carry still whispers her name. The desert wind hums a lonesome tune underneath the howl of a blood-red moon. I'm a shadow rider, rolling through the storm. Dark blues burning where the soul's still torn. Old wounds bleeding, but I wear them proud. A gentleman's sorrow, singing low, not loud. No salvation in this midnight town. Cards on the table, the whiskey goes down. Fate's a dealer with a crooked hand, but I play my blues like a one-man band. Oh, I'm a shadow rider, rolling through the storm. Dark blues burning where the soul's still torn. Old wounds bleeding, but I wear them proud. A gentleman's sorrow, singing low, not loud. Fade into dust, fade into night. A man in the shadows, out of sight. Low light flicker, dust on the crown. Walking through fire, where the laws break down. Blood on the strings, rust in my tongue. I carry these guns, but I ride alone. Ash in the wind, night never ends. Every smoking shadow burning in my chest. Old soul rider never finds rest. Grit stained highway, storm that I know. Living with the fire and the smoking shadows. Chains on my words, thunder in my head. Every lie I told keeps the truth half dead. No heart in my vein, gasoline rain, semi-matted blue, screaming through the pain. Leather is smoking shadows, burning in my chest. Oh, so rider never finds rest. Grit-stained highway, storm that I know, living with the fire and the smoke and shadows. Shadows always stay. Smoke don't fade. Shadows always stay. The bar is quiet, but my mind still roars. I'm counting shadows on the wooden floor. Her glass is empty, but her ghost won't fade. I light another match for the mess we made. I play it cool, but I'll never leave. The piano whispers with a broken key. Each note reminds her of the ache in me. Cigarette ashes fall like rain. Every breath I take just repeats her name. Oh, broken silence, fill the room tonight. I play it cool, but I'll never leave. I'll never leave. Yeah. I drown in whiskey, I swim in pain, but I wear this suit like a badge of shame. Love was a fire that burned too fast. Now I'm a shadow in the hourglass. another secret under midnight sky. Thunder on the water, fire in the tide. Every ghost I bury comes back alive. Boots on the deck, storm in my chest. Every vow I swore puts my fate to the test. Rust on the anchor, chains in the rain. Every soul aboard screams the same pain. There's a storm over black water, tearing the sky, cinematic thunder, where the lost souls cry. Ash in my blood, grit in my veins. Storm over black water calls my name. Waves crash heavy on a broken mast. Every lie I told her comes flooding back fast. War in the horizon, lightning screams. Every outlaw drowns in the ocean's dream. Storm takes hold, every secret's worth more than gold. Black water rising, shadows remain. The sea won't forget, it knows my name. A storm over black water, tearing the sky, cinematic thunder, where the lost souls cry. Rust in my voice, thunder in my vein. Storm over black water calls my name. The storm don't end, it just waits. Dust on the wind, fire on the track. Every step forward drags the shadows back. Boots heavy walking where the canyon cry. Every saint I knew wore a mask of light. Ash in my lungs, rust on my skin. The hollow road don't forgive sin. Hollow road, take me down. Cinematic sorrow, carved in the ground. Thunder in my chest, blood in my tongue. Hollow road, I die alone. Barroom silence where the jukebox moans. Every outlaw's prayer carved deep in stone. runs cold in a ghost town glass. Every mile ahead just reflects the past. Ash in the night, storm in my breath. Every vow I kept was a deal with death. Ravens above, neon glow fades. The hollow road swallows what the night made. Hollow road, take me down. Cinematic sorrow, carved in the ground. Rust in my veins, thunder in my bones. Hollow road, I die alone. Blood on the gravel, fire in the rain. Every shadow whispers my name again. Old soul rider with the crown of dust. The hollow road ends where the desert must. The road remembers every ghost it takes. Black tide rising under silver sky. Every vow I made was a wave of light. Boots on the shoreline, storm in my breath. Every step closer feels closer to death. Ash in the wind, rust on my skin. The ocean remembers where I've been. Dry tides of sorrow dragging me low. Cinematic thunder where the dark waves go. Blood in my voice, fire in my chest. Tides of sorrow, give me no rest. Lighthouse fading in a ghostly glow. Every saint I prayed to turn their face to go. Whiskey bottle rolling on the broken pier. Every shadow whispers, you belong here. Chains in the water, storm in the deep. Every secret I kept is a debt I keep. Crow wings vanish, moonlight thin. The tides are rising, pulling me in. Whoa, tides of sorrow, dragging me low. Cinematic thunder, where the dark waves go. Rust in my soul, thunder in my bones. Tides of sorrow will take me
it only swallows.
The city sleeps, but I can't close my eyes. Streetlights flicker where the shadow lies. My suit is torn, but my pride still remains. I drink my silence with a cold night rain. Whiskey and rain burns but keeps me whole. A dark gentleman carrying an old soul. A scar, but I wear it with grace. Smoke in the mirror, a ghost in my face. Footsteps echo through an empty street. Every memory's a song on repeat. Her voice still lingers like a midnight hymn, but the glass is empty and the light grows dim. Whiskey in the rain burns but keeps me whole. A dark gentleman carrying an old soul. Love left a scar, but I wear it with grace. Smoke in the mirror, a ghost in my face. Nowhere shadows follow, I don't run away. The blues in my veins know how to stay. Gentleman sorrow, dressed in black and gold. Stories untold in the night I hold. Whiskey in the rain burns but keeps me whole. Dark gentleman carrying an old soul. Love left a scar, but I wear it with grace. Smoke in the mirror, a ghost in my face. Rain on the pavement, echo of my shoes, neon reflection, singing midnight blues. A fedora shadow, a cigarette glow, carrying secrets only night could know. Whispers in the alley, calling out my name. Love's a cruel dealer in a losing game. I play the gentleman, dressed in black and gray, but the blues in my heart won't fade away. Whiskey on the counter, silence in the glass, dreams of tomorrow tangled in the past. Her voice still lingers like smoke in the air. I reach for the memory, but nothing's there. Whispers in the alley, calling out my name. Love's a cruel dealer in a losing game. I play the gentleman, dressed in black and gray, but the blues in my heart won't fade away. Midnight walks beside me, steady and slow, a dark kind of sorrow only I could know. Neon drips cold on a shattered street. Every echo hears the crime I meet. On the sidewalk, smoke in the rain. Every vow I broke tastes like pain. Rust on the lamppost, blood on the wire. Every shadow here feeds the fire. There'll be a black alley hymn sung to the night, cinematic sorrow in a flicker of light. Rash in my vein, thunder in my skin. I fade forever in the black alley hymn. Barroom doors swing with a broken sound. Cards on the table seem shut down. Sirens crying in the midnight glow. Every secret I keep is a debt I owe. Chains on my shadow, grit in my tone. Even in the city, I die alone. Every prayer's crooked, every hymn's thin. The only truth left is the black alley hymn. Every black alley hymn, sung to the night, cinematic sorrow in a flicker of light. Rust in my voice, thunder in my skin. I fade forever in the black alley hymn.
The city prays in alleys, not in churches.
Leather shoes on a broken street, steel guitar screams where the shadows meet. Whiskey tongue and a bloodshot smile. I've been walking this road for 1,000 miles. Black tie sorrow, dressed up in pain, dancing with the thunder, running with the rain. A gentleman's blues, sharp as a knife, playing every chord on the edge of life. Cigarette glow in the neon haze. I've been cursed by love in 100 ways. The city moans like a restless drum, and the blues in my veins won't ever go numb. Black tie sorrow, dressed up in pain, dancing with the thunder, running with the rain. A gentleman's blues, sharp as a knife, playing every chord on the edge of life. Ooh. Tilted, eyes in a storm. My heart beats cold, but my soul stays warm. No redemption, no alibi, just a dark old tune underneath the sky. Black tie sorrow, dressed up in pain, dancing with the thunder, running with the rain. A gentleman's blues, sharp as a knife, living like a shadow. The night takes my song, the city takes my name, but the blues I carry will always remain. secrets buried where the crow still flies. Boots in the mud, blood on my hand. Every oath I swore was built on sand. Ash on my lips, rust in my tone. I was born to wander, cursed alone. Bones in the river, washed in the rain. Cinematic sorrow, carved deep in pain. No hour in my spirit, thunder in my skin. The river remembers where I've been. Old church bell in the canyon deep. Every prayer I sang just put me to sleep. Whiskey burns slow in a hollow glass. Every road I walk forgets me fast. Chains in the water, ghosts on the shore. Every soul that fell won't rise no more. Ash in the sky, storm in my chest. Bones in the river won't let me rest. Bones in the river, washed in the rain. Cinematic sorrow, carved deep in pain. Old soul rider, with the cross of sin. The river remembers where I've been. The bones don't sing. Smoke rising slow from the hollow ground. Every prayer I spoke comes back without sound. Boots drag heavy through the cinder rain. Every vow I broke carves a deeper chain. Ravens on the steeple, black wings spread. Every song I sing wakes the ancient dead. Now cathedral of ash burning slow, shadow of the cross where the cold winds blow. Rust in my blood, thunder in my chest. Cathedral of ash, I'll never rest. Stained glass shattered in the midnight storm. Every saint I prayed to lost their form. Candle flames dying on the altar stone. Every soul around me turns to bone. Ash on my tongue, fire in my eyes, nor in my veins where the black sun dies. I kneel in the silence, I kneel in the flame. Every hymn I chant just calls your name. shadow of the cross where the cold winds blow. Old soul bleeding, carved into stone. Cathedral of ash, I die alone. Chains on the altar, dust in the choir. Every breath I take feeds the funeral fire. Somatic sorrow carved in my flesh. I fade into silence in the cathedral of ash. And the ash remembers every soul it takes. Neon drips red on a broken street sign. Every shadow here is a ghost of mine. Boots on the pavement, smoke in the air. Every deal I made left blood everywhere. Sirens crying in the midnight rain. Every sin I swallow tastes the same. Last city of smoke, where the lost don't sleep. Cinematic secrets that the shadows keep. Rust in my soul, thunder in my bones. City of smoke, I die alone. Barroom whispers in a whiskey glow. Cards on the table, but the house won't show. Outlaw hymns in a jukebox hum. Every song reminds me what I've become. Ash in my lungs, grit in my veins. Every saint in this city walks with chains. Just city of smoke, where the lost don't sleep. Cinematic secrets that the shadows keep. Also rider with a cross of chrome. City of smoke, I die alone. Dark alleys bleed with a crimson glow. Every vow I made was the first to go. The church bells ring, but no one prays. The city just burns in 1,000 ways. Down city of smoke, where the lost don't sleep. Cinematic secrets that the shadows keep. Rust in my blood, thunder in my tongue. City of smoke, it carves my stone.
The city never forgets. It only smokes.
Black winged circle where the fire won't die. Every secret's buried neath the blood-red sky. Boots in the dust, scars on my skin. Every road I walk pulls the darkness in. Neon crosses burn, shadows in the sand. I'm a broken hymn in a wasted land. There's a desert vulture screaming my name, feeding on the ashes of a runaway flame. Oh, soul rider with a grit-stained truth. Noir Americana in the shadow of you. Rust on the strings, whiskey on my tongue. Every prayer I said came out undone. Storm cloud rising where the coyotes howl. Cinematic night where the lost souls prowl. Ash in the wind, thunder in my chest. I'll bleed with the desert till I find my rest. There's a desert vulture screaming my name, feeding on the ashes of a runaway flame. Grit-stained fire, oh so proof. I'm forever haunted by a shadow of you. Wind cuts low through the canyon stone. Every word I spoke comes back alone. Ash on my boots, blood in the rain. Every vow I kept was carved in pain. Chains on my shadow, rust in my breath. I ride side by side with the ghost of death. Echoes in the dust, calling my name. Cinematic sorrow through the blackened flame. Thunder in my bones, fire in my skin. Echoes in the dust, I can't win. Moonlight bleeding on a broken cross. Every road I take counts the cost. Barroom voices fade like smoke. Every hymn I sang turned into a joke. Grazing the canyon, vultures above. Even the saints forgot how to love. Storm in my chest, grit in my tone. I was born to wander, I'll die alone. Echoes in the dust, calling my name. Cinematic sorrow through the blackened flame. Rust in my soul, thunder in my skin. Echoes in the dust, drag me in. Whiskey glass empty, cards on the floor. Every lie I live can't hurt me no more. Old soul rider with a crown of rust. Forever I fade into echoes and dust. The dust remembers even when the rider's gone. Black road burns, thunder on my skin. Every mile I ride drags the darkness in. Boots in the fire, smoke in my throat. Every promise I made sank a sinking boat. Chains in the dust, rattling loud. I'm a ghost in the storm, lost in the crowd. Round mile running through my veins. Some of the melodies, blood in the rain.
crash in the dawn, vultures in the sky. Every saint I knew had to watch me die. Neon saints praying in a desert hymn, but the fire in my chest never grows dim.
Rust in my voice, thunder in my tone. I howl with the night, but I ride alone. Bloodhound mile running through my veins, cinematic lightning, blood in the rain. Dark edge rising, storm on trial. I'm forever riding on the hellhound mile.
Hounds never sleep.
Shadow walks beneath the neon glow, cigarette smoke where the cold winds blow. Footsteps on the cobblestone, every echo cuts to the bone. Whispers follow, but no one's there. Just a ghost in a midnight stare. Midnight fedora, brim pulled low, eyes like secrets no one should know. Whiskey burns and the blues don't lie. A gentleman's sorrow under Noah's sky. Her perfume lingers in the smoke-filled air. A broken promise, but I still wear. The silence screams louder than her name. Love's just a player in a losing game. Midnight fedora, brim pulled low, eyes like secrets no one should know. Whiskey burns and the blues don't lie. A gentleman's sorrow under Noah's sky. Streetlight flickers, the rain won't stop. I drown my sins in every drop. The city knows, but it won't confess. Darkness dressed in a tailored vest. Midnight fedora, brim pulled low, eyes absence of light. The midnight sky, every sinner runs, but the truth won't die. Footsteps heavy on a broken street, grit on my tongue, fire under my feet. Old soul echoes in a radio hum. Can't hide the past when the shadows come. Neon bloodline burning through my chest in a melody thunder. No time for rest. Dark edge rising where the lost collide. Neon bloodline, I can't hide. Ashes in the glass, rust on the chain. Every vow I swore washed down the drain. Ghost town prayers and a silent scream. I'm a shadow walking through a broken dream. Blood on the neon, storm in my head. I ride with the living, I sing with the dead. Neon bloodline burning through my chest in a melody thunder. No time for rest. Dark edge rising where the lost collide. Neon bloodline, I can't hide. Shines in the dark. Rain on the neon, smoke in the sky. Every deal I made was a slow goodbye. Boots on the sidewalk, sirens cry low. Every alley whispers what I already know. Ash in my lungs, rust in my tone. Even in the city, I walk alone. Any on crossroad, I can't turn back. Summermatic thunder on a one-way track. Blood in plays a funeral song. Every lost soul and sings along. Whiskey burns cold, shadows grow tall. Every saint I trusted just watch me fall. Chains in the gutter, grit in my veins. Every light flickers, but the dark remains. Echoes of thunder in a city of sin. Neon crossroads pull me in. And neon crossroads, I can't turn back. Cinematic thunder on a one-way track. Rust in my soul, thunder in my skin. Neon crossroads drag me in. The city don't forget, it just shines. The city don't forget, it just shines. Neon bleeding on a cracked motel sign. Every shadow here is a ghost of mine. On the pavement, smoke in my chest. Every sin I swallow put my soul to the test. Whiskey on the table, pistol by the door. Every prayer I whisper left blood on the floor. Every neon tomb, like the dead of night. Cinematic sorrow in electric light. Rust in my veins, thunder in the gloom. I walk forever through these neon tombs. Light flickers on the alley wall. Graffiti saints watching every fall. Shadows crawl deeper where the siren screams. Every broken vow haunts my dream. Ash in my lungs, grit in my tone. I'm alive in the crowd, but I die alone. Help in neon tombs, like the dead of night. See the man in sorrow in electric light. Oh, so right up, storm in my bones, neon tunes, they carve my home. Dust in the mirror, fire in my eyes. Every road to heaven was a dark disguise. Leather torn open, blood on the wheel. Every mile I cross, the shadows reveal. Moonlight trembling on a rusty gun. The night ain't over, but the fight's begun. Chasing noir rider, chasing through the rain. Every sin I carry carved into my name. Old soul drifting where the black winds call. Noir rider, I was born to fall. Chains on the roadside, vultures overhead. Whiskey hymns singing for the lost and dead. Echoes of thunder crawling through my chest. Every lie I told never let me rest. Ash in my lungs, grit in my tone. I ride with the ghost, I ride alone. Caging noir rider, chasing through the rain. Every sin I carry carved into my name. flesh in my lung, chains in my hand. I was born a ghost in a burning land. Boots on the fire line, thunder in my chest. Every vow broke, put my soul to the test. Rust in my shadow, blood on my skin. The war I'm fighting comes from within. Storms get louder, but we're not going under. Rise of the broken, burn through the night. Sit out, let it thunder in the outlaw fight. Old soul screaming with a dark edge crown. Rise of the broken, we won't bow down. Neon bleeding where the saints all hide. Every law I killed was a lie inside. Chains can't bind us, fire in our veins. We ride together through the blackened flames. Ash rains down, but the fire won't fade. Every scar we wear is a life we made. Ghosts in the canyon, storm on the ride. Outlaw voices tearing the sky. Rise of the broken, burn through the night. Timberlake thunder in the outlaw fight. Rust in our blood, grit in our sound. Rise of the broken, we won't bow down. The broken don't die,